Hello, I'm Frank. I'm sitting here with Georges Picaud from Gangster Exchange. He's the producer of it. Georges, could you introduce yourself to the viewers, who you are and what you do?
Hi, I'm a French producer. I'm working in France and also Canada. I'm producing mostly advertising and also a few features films as Gangster Exchange. It was my first long feature movie I made with a director called Dean Bajramovic. He's a Canadian/Bosnian filmmaker, and we've been making all of his movies together.
And what can you tell me about Gangster Exchange? What's the movie about?
The movie is about filmmakers who wanted to having fun, a crew that wanted to do something that we're usually not able to do in the classic cinema industry, and that's why we have a bit of Quentin Tarantino / Guy Ritchie type of dialogues with a crazy environment of gangsters from Japan, from Bosnian gangsters, and also Los Angeles that are all together, and two guys is messing up everything they're trying to do.
Well, I really enjoyed the movie, but how did you guys come up with the idea of Yakuza and the Bosnians?
Well, actually, we produced a movie based on a short we've made that's called Guns to Go-Go. And Guns to Go-Go was already about the Bosnian mobs. And what happened is we wanted to make something slightly different, and we have like more than 12 minutes, so we had to have more structures and more ideas into it. And we had the Japanese mob because Dean spent 2 years of his life in Japan and loved the Japanese culture, and that's also something we share. So we wanted to add a bit of Japan inside of our movies, and we thought what else than a little Yakuza that's going rogue, and adding that with the Canadian mob.
And your role, you were the producer of the movie. What was your role in the movie?
Well, it was an indie movie, so my role was pretty large. I started by helping for financing the movie and all the script reviews, and then after I went to Toronto to help for the shooting. That took a month and a half there, and I was producing and also the production manager, so I was taking care of all the deals, the rental equipment, finding a bit of the crew and the payroll, like all the managing aspect of it.
Yeah, and how many days did you shoot Gangster Exchange?
I think it was 38, if I remember well. It's been a long time ago, so maybe 1 or 2 days off.
Yeah, but you mentioned Quentin Tarantino-esque, Guy Ritchie-esque, but I also tasted a bit of Miike Takashi.
Well, it's one of our references as Japanese filmmakers, and I talked to you yesterday about Ichi the Killer, and it's the craziness of Miike Takashi is something that we love, and we wanted to not reproduce but inspire ourselves from the Japanese cinema and their point of view, the way they're shooting the action, and also the craziness that you can find in their films.
Yeah, and how were the responses from the people who've seen the movie already?
Well, we were kind of lucky. We have trouble with distribution for an indie movie. It's not unusual, but we went to a few festivals, and we had I think 2 best movies awards from the public. So we had a good audience. People liked it and took it the way we wanted them to understand it, which. Something light and something with a bit of craziness, and don't take ourselves and the movie seriously at all.
Yeah, very good. I think you really succeeded in that.
Thank you.
What kind of responses do you expect at this festival?
Well, I don't really know, actually. I think we're maybe the less strange movie you programmed. So I hope they're going to still like it. There may not be enough blood or body parts, but I hope it will work and the public will enjoy it.
Well, I think so. We, the programmers, really loved it, so I think the audience will love it as well. Hey, but you've arrived yesterday at the Bud Film Festival. You haven't seen the movie yet. You haven't experienced a lot of the festival yet, but you have experienced one after party with the performer Harry Mary. What do you think about it so far?
Well, it was a great introduction to the festival. I've been able to listen to 3 of his songs, and I think I want him to be a part of a movie one day, because I think his way of making music and the atmosphere that he's making is nearly inexplicable, but it still works. You can recognize some piece of masterpiece of music that he has a talented way of turning around and changing a bit, and I think it would be great as a soundtrack somehow in a crazy scene or something, but underground party or it's been nice, and I can't wait to see more of it.
Well, he only performs one day, so you can't see him at the film festival again. But this evening, the after party, we're going to have the butt karaoke. Are you going to sing?
As I told you, your ears are going to remember me for your lifetimes. Because I'm a really bad singer, and I hope the performance that I will give you will be enjoyed by everyone.
Well, thank you very much, George. Do you have anything else to add to the interview?
Well, I want to thank the Bad Film Festival for selectioning us, and everything you've done. It's been great already, so thank you for your welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Good to hear, and thank you. And thank you for joining us.